won't be cross with me.
Nora, you are insufferable.
You could give me some money.
Money?
Only as much as you think you can spare. Then, when I find something I like, I can buy it for myself, but I'll know that the money came from you.
No.
I could wrap the money in beautiful golden paper and hang it on the Christmas tree. Wouldn't that be fun? If Torvald hadn't gone to Italy, he would never have survived.
You said that.
My father didn't give us a penny. I found all the money on my own. Nobody knows. Everybody thinks it was my father. It wasn't. It was me.
How could you possibly do that? Did you win the lottery?
The lottery? Where's the skill in winning the lottery?
Well, where did you get 10,000? You couldn't have borrowed it.
Why not?
Not without your husband's consent.
Couldn't I? All you need is a little business sense. All you need is to be a bit clever.
A bit clever?
Maybe I didn't borrow it. There are other ways to find money, Christine. Maybe I was given it by one of my admirers.
You're mad.
You really want to know now, don't you?
Will you ever tell him, do you think?
Oh, maybe one day. When I'm old and tired and haggard. When I'm not quite as beautiful as I am now. I'm being serious. When he stopped enjoying watching me dance for him and dressing for him. When he no longer cares about my little performances for him. It would be a good thing to have a little secret up my sleeve. What am I talking about? That'll never happen. Well, what do you think? Do you still think I'm a little helpless child?
I don't know what to think.
It's not been easy, I have to admit. There's something in the business world called quarterly interest. And there's something else in the business world which is known as repayment. It can really be so terribly difficult to get hold of. I've had to save wherever I could. I couldn't take anything from the housekeeping because Torvald had to live well. I couldn't let the children become badly dressed. Every penny he gave me for the children I spent on making their lives as happy as I possibly could. Each time Torvald gave me money for new dresses, or for things like that, or for anything really, I saved half of it and bought the simplest, cheapest materials I could find. He never noticed. It's just a good thing that everything looks so good on me. Is there a letter in there?
Yes, I can see it from here.
A letter's from Krogstad.
Krogstad?
Yes. Now Torvald will find out everything.
It was Krogstad who... Oh, Nora, believe me, in the end, it will be better for the both of you, I promise you. I know it doesn't seem like that.
I forged a signature. I need to tell you something. I need you to be my witness. I need you to be my witness.
Witness to what?
In case I go out of my mind.
Nora.
Or in case anything else happens to me, that means I can't be around here anymore.
What are you talking about?
If anyone else tries to take the blame for what I've done, then you need to be my witness that it isn't true. I'm not mad in any way. I can see things perfectly clearly. I tell you, nobody else knew anything about what I did. I did everything on my own.
I don't understand.
How could you? Oh, Christine, the most wonderful thing is about to happen.
The most wonderful thing?
Yes. But it's so terrible, Christine, that it can't happen. Not for anything in the world. I've been terribly treated, Torvald. First by my father, and then by you.
What? But we are the two people who loved you more
You
than
didn't.
any...
You never loved me. You just enjoyed the idea of being in love with me. What? It's true. When I was growing up, my father told me all of his opinions, and so I inherited those opinions. And if I ever had any other opinions, then I hid them from him because they would have made him furious. He called me his doll. He played with me as I played with my dolls. Then I was taken to your house.
What kind of expression is that?
An accurate one. You took me from my father's house to yours, and the same thing happened here. You furnished according to your tastes, so I developed the same tastes as you. Or I pretended to. I'm not sure. Maybe it was both. I've lived my whole marriage like a beggar, like a street entertainer. I survived by performing tricks for you. That's how you like it. It's your fault and my father's fault that I've never made anything of myself.
Are you trying to tell me that you've never been happy here?
Never. Not happy.
You are ungrateful, unreasonable.
I'm cheerful. It's not the same. You've always been very kind. kind to me. But none of this was real, you know? This wasn't really a house. It was a playroom. I've been your doll, just as I was my father's doll when I was a little girl. And the children have become my dolls. I thought it was fun when you played games with me. They thought it was fun when I played with them. None of it was real in any way.
This is monstrous. You have responsibilities. You can't just abandon
What
those
responsibilities?
Responsibilities to your husband. Responsibilities to your children.
What about my responsibilities to myself?
You are a wife and a mother before anything else.
I think I'm a human being before anything else. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people write in books. I need to think for myself.
Can you explain it to me? How did this happen? What did I do wrong?
It was tonight. I was waiting for a miracle to happen. It didn't. That's when I realized you're not the man I hoped you were.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
I've been waiting for so long. I know that miracles don't happen every day. I waited for 9 years for mine. And then, just after Christmas Eve, ever since Krogstad first told me what he figured out, I knew then, I was completely certain that it was time for my miracle to happen. And then the letter was out there, and I never thought for 1 second that you would do what he told you. I was so certain you'd stand up to him. I was certain you'd tell him to go and reveal everything to the world, and then—
Yes! What would you do then? After I'd exposed you to shame and humiliation.
And then I thought with unshakable faith and certainty that you would stand up and take the blame and tell the world that it was you, that you were guilty.
Nora.
I would have denied it, of course. Nobody would have believed me. That was the miracle I was hoping for. I was ready to end my life to stop you from doing it.
I would have done anything for you. I would have worked day and night. I would have put up with anything for you. But no man would sacrifice his honor, even for the person he loves.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of women have.
You're not thinking, you're talking like a child.
Maybe. But you're not thinking or talking like a man I can spend my life with. When you calmed down, when you realized that you were no longer in danger, you seemed to think that nothing had happened. You thought I could go back to being your skylark, your doll. You thought I was weak. You thought I was fragile. You told me I was your child. I knew then that for 9 years I had lived with a stranger,